Time travel has always been a spooky and exciting topic in books and movies. It makes us wonder, can people really travel to the past or future, or is it just a fun idea for stories? Well, today we have some spooky evidence that might just show time travel is real. Thanks to Alec Schaal from TikTok for letting us share this with you. Thank you, Alec.
This dude's coming onto my property to what looks like rob my house, but it actually turns out he is a time traveler. And let me show you that. I literally can't even make this up. Like if I wanted to make this up, it blows my mind. This just happened yesterday. So as you can see, he's wandering around my backyard. I don't know what he's trying to do. Now he's like thinking like where to go, and he actually ends up going into my shed. So you can see he opens it, goes into the shed. So I'm fast forwarding the time so you can see there's no movement. He never leaves the shed. And I'm talking on the camera. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Why are you in my shed? Never answers. He never leaves the shed. I literally was watching it the whole time. So I end up calling the police. You could see in the last one, the police coming through the front yard. And then here's the police coming into the backyard. And you can see they literally go inside. They go inside and I'm talking to them. Then they go inside again. Like they're inside there. And they come out and he's not there. And I've been watching this backdoor camera the whole entire time and he never left. I really watched the camera the whole time. He never left. Police didn't see him in there. And like, it blows my mind. Like, I don't know if there's a tunnel in my shed in the backyard. I don't know if he teleported. I don't know where this guy went or why he went in that shed. Let me know what you think, because I'm like perplexed. Flabbergasted.
Alec's cameras picked up an unexpected visitor at the property shed. Concerned for safety, he immediately called the police, expecting a straightforward issue. But here's where things take a mysterious turn. By the time the police arrived to investigate, the shed was completely empty. No signs of forced entry, no clues, and most puzzlingly, no person, even though the camera had clearly shown someone entering. Where did the intruder go? Did they ever leave? Or did they vanish into thin air? Let's find out.
A lot of people wanted to see the full video of what this guy does before going into my shed and disappearing and teleporting, whatever. So this is the full video with sound. So you hear if he talks. He does talk at some point here. I've watched this so many times to see. But you can see him like wandering around. Like he throws up his arms. He's about to talk. See, he talks right there. He says, damn, like, what is he looking for? Like, he's being super mysterious. And then he goes into the shed. So he's wandering around, then goes into the shed and closes the door there. So just for reference, this is what my backyard looks like. It is an Airbnb. I live 5 hours away. I can't go there and give you guys a tour of the shed, but I will be there in about a week. So I will do it then, but there's no windows, there's only one door, and the door latch is on the outside. So there's only one way to keep the door closed. So a lot of people were commenting saying, you know, the door opened again. Why is the door moving? And that's because the wind is moving the door, and it's been very windy in Florida. Let me know what you think he was doing, because he was looking pretty sus, wandering around like that. A lot of people have been commenting saying that this guy looks like me, and like, bro, you guys need to chill. Like, bro, come on. Come on. I don't see the resemblance.
Come on, bro. There's no resemblance between those two.
I have an update regarding the time traveler that went into my shed and disappeared. And this is gonna blow a lot of people's minds. And if you're still denying that this is real at this point, this is gonna change your mind. So just a quick recap. This guy walks around my backyard, goes to my shed, opens the door, goes inside, and disappears.
Late at night, the cameras recorded a man entering the shed. Concerned for the property's security, Alec promptly called the police. However, upon their arrival, they found the shed empty, with no signs of anyone having been there. The plot thickens the next morning when the same man emerges from the shed. Only now he appears decades older, his features marked by time that shouldn't have passed. Join us as we analyze the footage, questioning every possible explanation. Was this man a regular trespasser, or did something extraordinary happen inside that shed overnight? Could this be a glitch in reality, or even evidence of time manipulation? This episode is not just a viewing experience. It's a journey into the strange and unexplainable. Let's continue.
Notification on my camera that there's somebody in my backyard, and this guy leaves my shed. And he looks right at the camera too. That guy left my shed. But here's the craziest part. This looks like the same guy, maybe, glasses, whatever. Let's look at the other guy. This was the other guy. He noticeably aged. Looks like the same guy, but aged. So him again, and now him. Same facial features, whiter hair. So I don't even know what to think at this point. Somebody explain this. He literally left the same shed. You saw the camera I put before. There was no movement that whole night. Then the next day, this guy leaves the shed, looks right at the camera like he knows, and he looks noticeably older. I don't know, something's going on. Somebody explain what's going on in my shed. I'll be going there in about a week to give a tour, since a lot of people are asking. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't even know what to think. Did he time travel? Is this a different person? Who is this new guy? Is it the same guy? Let me know what you think, because this blew my mind.
As we dive deeper into this extraordinary event that might just defy all logical explanations, the evidence is stacking up, and what we're uncovering may very well prove that the unbelievable can happen. After witnessing a man enter a shed and emerge looking decades older the next morning, we're left with more questions than answers. Is this a simple trick, a natural explanation, or could we be looking at a genuine anomaly in time? We're just getting started. Let's continue.
I will be putting a camera in the shed to catch the time traveler, I promise. The house that you see here with the shed there, that house is 5 hours away from where I live. It's an investment property, an Airbnb. And once I'm going next weekend, I will put the camera there and I will videotape the shed, me walking into the shed, and videotape me putting a camera in the shed. And, you know, we'll see what's going on there. I'll investigate for tunnels and everything that everybody keeps telling me to do. I also do have another shed. I didn't see anything suspicious with that one though. It's just been that shed. But yeah, just in case you don't know, that shed has one entrance, no windows, only one door. It's a concrete block. So like there isn't a way to dig a tunnel underneath. For some reason, this is the only picture I have inside my shed of some guys installing a washer dryer. But you can kind of see inside the shed, you know, you can see that it's all walled in. There's no windows. And yeah, so I'll be doing that video soon. And if anything else happens, I'll send an update. People are saying the cops are fake and actors. So I'm going to show you the full recording of the cops coming, them going into the shed twice. And they even pulled out at one point because like they're real cops. And I talked to them a little bit. See, at this part, you can see I'm talking to them. So let's go through that recording. And just as a disclaimer, if this was a skit, which it's not, I don't even know the first place I would do to start a skit like this. I would never waste the cops' time, resources, or money to come to my house. I pay taxes. I respect the cops a lot. I have friends that are cops. So I would never do that to the cops. So here's the recording with sound. It's a little long, so I'm going to kind of skim through it at some parts. But you can see they walk in, they yell police, they walk in with drums in a little bit right there. So at this point, they're like, there's nothing there. They go to my back door to like see if, you know, he broke in there. And then this is when I start talking to them here. So you hear me talk to them.
Hey, can you hear me? Yes, sir. Hello?
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Was he not in that shed?
No, he was not. There's nobody in there. Both sheds.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm sorry for wasting you guys' time. I really didn't see him leave the shed though, so I don't know how he's not in there.
Alright.
They go in again. See, now they're going in again. And like they go in deep this time, like they go all the way in.
There's a light in there too.
Still talking. See, nothing. Bless you, cop. So now they're gonna leave.
Okay. Coming. Sorry for wasting your time.
No, you're good.
Okay, I definitely don't think this is fake. We delve further into the peculiar and disconcerting occurrences at Alec's Airbnb. The sight of a man apparently aging decades in just one night prompted Alec to take immediate action by calling the police, underscoring his deep worry and the gravity of what he witnessed. This isn't just another urban legend, it's a bizarre story unfolding right before our eyes. With police involvement and undeniable video evidence, the possibility that something truly extraordinary happened becomes harder to dismiss. Let's continue.
We know time travel because so far, no one from the future has ever shown up and said hi.
What that requires is that there's no time travel to the past, because the future person would then be coming to the past. We can travel into the future, however. Our understanding of that has been around since 1905, and it's Einstein's special theory of relativity. If I send you on a spaceship at speeds nearing the speed of light, and we watch you, we will see that your clock ticks more slowly than our own. And then you come back, that's the famous twin study. You send out your twin, they can come back, you aged 20 years, your twin would have aged only 10, depending on the exact speed. And so in that way, your twin went into the future. Now, you're right about the past. We don't know yet how to go into the past. There's some peculiar solutions of Einstein's equations that allow past travel, but then you can't interact with your life. You're in sort of another place. Because imagine if you could interact with your own life, prevent your parents from meeting. Then you would never conceive. Then you could have never been sent back in time to prevent your parents from meeting.
Okay, this story is going viral. We explore the unfolding mystery at Alec's Airbnb that has captured the attention of thousands. People from all over are trying to debunk the eerie footage of a man who ages decades overnight. Yet no one has succeeded so far. Could this be because there's no trickery involved? Let's continue and see the amazing proof you all have been waiting for. It's about to get real now. Is it possible that we're witnessing a genuine instance of time travel caught on video?
If you still don't believe the story about the time traveler that went into my shed, disappeared, and then came back in the future, this video is going to change your mind. There's so much evidence supporting this theory. This guy named Matty Ice, he's been looking into this a lot. It's funny because he actually made a skit on part 1, kind of like making fun of me, but now he's come around to actually looking into this because this is real. So he's been looking into this story and he found some crazy evidence. To start this off, I don't support reaching out to anybody's families or anything like that. This is all speculative, but evidence kind of makes sense. So what he did is he did a reverse image search and he found this guy who looks pretty similar to our boy here. The easy part is this guy was obsessed with time travel. And you can see 9 years ago, he used to post on blogs talking about time travel and how it works. So he graduated from Harvard University, which is, you know, obviously impressive. So this guy knew his stuff. He was obsessed with time travel and he looks like our guy. So it's like, okay, it's probably him then, right? This guy died in 2018, 6 years ago, which by the way, how is 2018 6 years ago? That's crazy in its own. But 6 years ago, this guy died. But he looks the same and he was obsessed with time travel. We also found this, which is family members saying they miss him and that they, you know, love him and stuff like that in November 2018. We also found this, which is the same thing talking about his death, July of 2017. So this one also says he died in July of 2018, but then they posted in 2017. It's possible that they edited this text to, you know, give him a shout out how he passed away. Maybe his picture was posted beforehand, but still a little fishy, right? It was in 2017 saying, you know, he died in 2018, but whatever. He also found this interview notes, which I guess he was interviewed and somebody took notes of the interview. And in this interview, he was talking about his obsession with sound and time travel and how everything like that works in another dimension. This is all speculative. I didn't do any of this research. This is all Matty Ice. But this is crazy because there's a lot of coincidences. This guy looks the same. He was obsessed with time travel. He died. Somebody commented about his death a year before it happened. Mentioned that maybe the body wasn't found. I don't know how accurate that part is. But coincidences going back to this guy who looks like our time traveler. So yeah, pretty crazy. I definitely urge you not to reach out to this guy's family. They probably don't want to talk about this. I know if, you know, I had a family member pass away, I wouldn't want somebody calling me about this, but yeah, pretty interesting. Tag me if you guys find any more info on this.
Hey, so you've heard the story and seen the evidence. What do you think? Is this real or just an incredible trick? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please leave your comments below. Stay tuned, as we will continue to follow this story and provide updates with new developments. If you're curious to see more, check out Alec's TikTok channel to follow his ongoing story. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and share it with your friends and family. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing content like this.